the mysterious aspects about COVID is some people get a mild case and some people get hammered. How quickly and seriously it can impact people who are otherwise completely healthy. People like our next guest. Justin Moon is a former player for the University of Alabama. Never had a health issue in his life until he got COVID back in July. Within days, he was in the hospital and on a ventilator, fighting for his life. Thankfully, Justin has recovered, and he's now encouraging people in his home state of Alabama to get vaccinated after initially avoiding the shot himself. So Justin Moon joins us live now with more. Justin, thanks for being with us. We're really glad to see you're up and about and healthy. You're still recovering, though, I understand, from your bout with COVID. How are you feeling right now?
Much better, Terry. Thank you guys for having me. I had some nerve issues in my right arm, and that hasn't all the way come back yet. At some point over the next year, the doctors are saying it will bounce back, and I'm still probably at about 60% on my lung capacity. That's been the biggest issue. You know, walking more than 1,000 feet, something like that. It's been very, very difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine, and that is, you know, one of the possible consequences. As I say, some people, it's a roll of the dice. They seem fine, and then other people really come down with a very serious case. Your home state of Alabama, a lot of people still struggling there as the pandemic continues to go through that state. The 7-day positivity rate in Alabama now at 9.1%. That's pretty high. And all counties in Alabama are reporting either moderate, substantial, or high rates of COVID transmission, even as we hopefully get through this latest surge. The vaccination rate, a little over 43% in Alabama. That's well below the national average. I understand that you and your wife, you've done the work. You're convincing hundreds of Alabamans to get the shot. So how were you able to do that? What was your message? What's the secret? Because we do want people to take it up if they can.
Well, I have to give my employer major credit. Almost 200 came from my employer. I work for Waste Connections, and they started a campaign, sent it out to all the managers across the country. That really jump-started it. And then everybody in our community saw, hey, look, you got a guy that's 36 years old, hasn't had any major health issues, and it took him down, and it was bad.
Yeah. Well, as we said, you initially avoided getting the shot yourself. So why was that? And what insight does that give you into the reluctance and even the resistance to the vaccine? Because we are trying to figure out what the right message is, what the right approach is to people who are trying to make the decision.
Correct. Yeah, you hear so many different aspects in life. Maybe your family influences you. Maybe your political stance may influence you. Of course, my employer suggested that we do get it. But, in my case, I was just unsure. I was never anti-vaccination or for it. So I stood still, and I was wrong.
I got to tell you, Justin, we're seeing the pictures of you in the hotel room. It is scary. I'll just say it. It was clearly a life-changing experience for you. What do you want people to take away from what you went through?
The biggest thing is, in the beginning, I thought, okay, maybe this is something that will affect the elderly or somebody that could be overweight or have major pre-existing health conditions. So you look at my situation, and that negates all that. So I would just urge everyone to pray about it, talk to their healthcare provider, and talk to their family, and make the right decision for them.
Amen to that. And thank you for your testimony on it, Justin Moon. Thanks for joining us today with that message. Good luck to you, as your recovery continues. Thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you, Terry, for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.